Hello again, YouTube. This is Eric the Cyborg coming back with another deck profile for Link Summoning. This time is going to be Crystrons, which I've promised that I would have done a profile for when the support came out in Raging Tempest, but I was delayed a bit, so sorry about that. Anyway, here it is with the Link format. Start off with the Crystrons, the tuners obviously, 2 of Quan, 3 or 2 of Citri, and then 3 of Ryan. These allow you to synchro summon during your opponent's turn. He does it from your hand, graveyard, and banish zones, or your banished cards. So you just have him on your field, summon out, then his effect summon a monster from your hand, and then synchro summon from that. For Citri, it's from the graveyard, same thing. And then with Ryan, it's from your banished cards. The thing is that when you do their effects, his effect is like regular, goes to the graveyard. Her effect, they're banished instead. And then his effect is that they get shoveled back into the deck. So basically, graveyard, banish, back to the deck. Simple as that. Then 3 of Praise Turtle. He's the defender at 2k defense. For each of the other Crystron monsters, they have the same generic effect where you can destroy one card that you control, including themselves, to summon a Crystron tuner from your deck. So you would just like pop him, summon out one of these from your deck, and then just sit on it till your opponent's turn, and then synchro summon during your opponent's turn. And they also have graveyard effects to banish themselves. You can banish this card from your graveyard to summon a Crystron monster from your hand. Special summon a Crystron monster. 3 of Smiger, same thing, generic first effect. Pop a card on the field, summon a Crystron tuner. His graveyard effect is that you can banish him to add a Crystron spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, even though they really only have a trap card. 2 trap cards actually. The field spell doesn't really count as a Crystron card, which is why you're not really running it. Anyway, 3 of Thespin. Same first effect, pop, tuner, pop summon a tuner. And then his graveyard effect is that you can banish him to add a Crystron monster from your deck to your hand. Rosenex, not gonna say the first effect because it's the same goddamn one. But his banish effect is that you can banish him from your graveyard to summon a token, which is going to be great for Link Spider. And then 3 of the new Sulfenir. You can discard, if this card is in your hand and or graveyard, you can discard a Crystron card from your hand to summon him out of the field, and if you do, you basically just pop 1 card on the field, on your field. And if he's destroyed by battle or card effects, you can summon a Crystron monster from your deck in defense position. So basically, you would just have you would just summon him, pop one of your other Crystrons, and then you do their graveyard effects to summon or search or whatever. And he's a level 5, so, and they are machines, so infinity right there. That's the Crystrons. Now for the extra Synchron engine I have in here. 2 of Jet Synchron. It's Jet Synchron for synchro summoning, so just like, I don't really need to give in full-on explanation for this because like I'm pretty sure like everyone's faced against it before. Anyway, Junk Synchron for your Press Turtle since he has a level 2. Quick Draw. It's a level 5 machine. I don't really use them for synchro summoning because I don't have like Synchron extra deck monsters in the deck, so it's like I would mainly just have them for like, I would just have him and like probably like Sulfenir on the field to make infinity. That's like the only way I would do it. Cobalt, another good one because you're running a lot of tuners, so you would just like have a tuner, summon him out, go for synchro plays there. And then Level Leader, just to make more synchro plays. That is the monsters. Now to the spells. Tuning 1. 1 of tuning. I guess I could run another one, but it's like you don't really rely on the Synchron engine that much. It's just a plus of it, or an addition of it. 2 salvage, since they are a water attribute, you can retrieve 2 water monsters from your graveyard and add them to your hand. 3 Fool's Burial of Goods to send your trap cards to the graveyard for their banish effects, which I will go into later. Twin Twisters. It's Twin Twisters. 1 Moray of Greed. This is, it's good for like reshuffling your hand for when you have like nothing to play with. So it's like, have this, shuffle back 2 water monsters to basically draw 3 cards. So basically you're plussing 1 off of it. That's the spells. Now onto the traps. 3 of Crystrons entry. I'm gonna give like a condensed version of it because the fucking text is long. Basically, its initial effect is that you can play this to summon a Crystrons tuner from your hand and graveyard. That's its field effect, and then you can banish it to target a Crystrons monster on your field, and send a Crystrons monster from your deck to the graveyard, and that monster basically becomes that level. So this is level manipulation and to summon up more tuners. 3 of Crystrons Impact. I see this as a 3 of. Maybe you could do 2. About 2 or 3, because it can be cloggy at times when you kind of don't need it. But its initial effect is that you can activate it to summon when your Crystrons banish when you're banished Crystrons monsters from your banish onto your field to summon it, and then you can banish it when a Crystrons monster that you control is being targeted by a card effect. You can banish this to negate that effect. Just negate, not to destroy it. Just negate it. Which probably would have been better if it said negate and destroy, but I guess negate's a similar, slower version of it. Quickie Mirror Force. It's not going to be great against Link monsters because they're unaffected by it. Anyway, this is like just in case like your opponent doesn't really have any Link monsters, or you're not facing a deck that runs Link monsters like True Dracos or like Monarchs.
Competitive decks.
Yeah. So 2 Quakings just to set shit face down. And then Solemn Warning, the 1 of, because it's at 1. I'm technically siding in 2 strikes at the moment for side deck purposes, because I see strike as like a pretty decent side deck. I mean, like I could main deck it, but then I would need to figure out what to take out for it. But that's probably like easy choices to do. Extra deck time. 2 of Crystrons Quandax. He's your synchro tuner, and he's basically a formula synchron where he can synchro summon during your opponent's turn. 3 of Emitrix. When he's synchro summoned, he changes all special summon monsters on your opponent's field to a defense position. So this would be great to summon out during your battle phase mainly through either Citri or a Quan. Basically just like the battle phase, synchro, summon this. Your opponent's monsters go to defense position. Oh, and also if they're destroyed by battle or card effects, you can summon a Crystrons monster from your graveyard. And non-synchro Crystrons monster, yeah. And now I have 2 of Crystrons Phoenix. This is basically my card against True Dracos, because all the shit is being banished. So you would, when he's summoned, you banish all spells and traps on your opponent's field and graveyard. So if you're facing True Dracos, all the shit gets banished, but most likely they'll just chain onto it, or they'll just do their shenanigans as always. It's going against Blue Eyes because you're banishing their Dragon Lords so that they have no more protection, and yada yada yada. And if he's destroyed, I summon a Crystron monster from a graveyard. Now for the other one, I'm not gonna try to pronounce his goddamn name because it's so long. But he is the other one. He actually needs 2 tuners and a non-tuner monster, which is not really that hard for this deck to do. If he's summoned, I can target monsters my opponent controls and/or in their graveyard. Up to the number of secret materials used for the secret summon of this card, banish them. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target 1 banished monster, except this card, and summon it. So basically, you would like banish like whatever they have on their field or graveyard. Let's say for some odd reason you're facing True Dracos and they have like Masterpiece in their graveyard and they somehow forgot to recycle it. Just saying, they somehow forgot to recycle it. You would banish it with him, and then if he's destroyed, you basically just take their Masterpiece from them and bring it onto your field. Even though you won't be able to really use his effect, because whatever. Anyway, that's up with the Crystron Synchros, not to the other ones. Chambara for double attacking. Omega, it's Omega to banish shit. Another one I would put in is Crystal Wing because you can easily do it with this deck too. XEs, obviously Nova and Infinity because Sulfaneer is the level 5, same thing for Quick Draw. Have that. And then for the Link monsters, only 1 of Decode Talker and 1 of Link Spider. You're running Link Spider because Crystron Phoenix summons tokens when you banish it from your graveyard. So there's your material for Link Spider, and then you obviously would get your materials for Decode Talker because he needs 3 effect monsters to bring him out, and it gives you more points to synchro summon. Anyway, that is the Crystron deck profile for Link summoning. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the very long delay of the Crystron deck profile. I would think that this is going to be the final build of the deck. I'll probably update it with like future Link monsters, but I doubt it. But anyway,
Star Boy, they're all water, right?
Yeah, they're all water for Master Boy. But anyway, yeah, that's the profile. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I hope to see everyone next time.